Hello guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today we are making this delicious African soup which is made with baby aubergines. So if you are interested, just keep watching. So here we are going to go through the ingredients. I have my proteins here. I'm using smoked pig feet, and I'm using some smoked oxtail as well. You can use the proteins of your choice. I'm using some smoked fish as well. I'm using, I think it's I don't know the name of this fish in English, so if you recognize the fish, please mention it in the comment section down below. Thank you very much. And here is the actual baby aubergines. It's very bitter. This is a particular soup in my country, in Ivory Coast, in Cote d'Ivoire. Yes, it's very bitter. A lot of people don't like it because it's very bitter, but it's very good for your health. It treats malaria very well. It's a very good soup, trust me. Now we have some crayfish, dry fish, and prawn, smoked prawn powder. So I blended 3 of them together to obtain this powder: crayfish, dry fish, and smoked prawn powder. Okay, now we have this which I call African bay leaf. Some people say it's turmeric leaves, some people say it's ginger leaves. So I don't know which one it is. I believe it's the turmeric leaves, but I'm not sure about it. All I know is that it smells very good in the soup, especially in African soups, or let's say jollof rice, like fried rice. It smells very good. Now we have some chili as well. We have some onions, and we also have some tomatoes. You can add some tomato paste as well, but I won't be adding any tomato paste for this one today. So in my pot, I'm adding my meat. I'll add some water, and I'll be adding some salt, onions, and I'll add the African bay leaf, and I will allow it to cook till the meat softens to my liking. So make sure you soften your meat to your liking. While the meat is cooking, I have my baby aubergines here that has been washed, very well washed, because sometimes there's sand, there's a lot of rubbish in there. Okay, add it to your pot, add some water, and then cover and allow it to cook. We are cooking it on the side because if we cook it inside the pot, it's gonna get lost. You can see how tiny they are. That's why they are being cooked on the side. Now my meat has softened to my liking. I'm now going to add my vegetables to it. So onions, tomatoes, and chilies. I'm going to add some extra water just to top up because the water went down a bit. And I'm going to add half of the crayfish fish powder that we blended, remember. Yes, mix well, cover, and allow it to cook till your vegetables are nicely cooked. When they are cooked, you're going to remove and add them to your blender, and then we are going to add our baby aubergines to the blender as well, so we can blend all of them together. Don't forget to add the water from your baby aubergines in there as well, but be careful because at the bottom there could be some sand and a lot of rubbish there could be, so pay attention to that so you don't pour it in there. Blend the whole thing nicely and come and pour it back inside the soup. Okay, inside the pot, sorry. Now what I'm going to do here is to remove my chilies before I crush them, because they are very cooked, and I really don't want to crush them in there because my kids are going to eat this soup as well, and they don't eat spicy at all, trust me, at all. Now it's time to add the remaining of the fish and crayfish powder. Mix well and then taste to make sure you adjust if it's needed. We're going to add our smoked fish now. Okay, so the first one I did not debone it. The second one I did debone it. That was just my choice, but you don't have to do that. It's up to you. I'm going to make sure they are nicely inside the soup, very covered, and allow it to simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. And this is what it's going to look like. It looks nice already. It's cooked. you can see the oil has come at the top of the soup. That means the soup is ready. But there was one problem. It was bitter. It was very bitter. I knew it was going to be bitter anyways, because I've had it before. I've cooked it before, but my kids will not be able to eat this. So I decided to boil some garden egg on the side with 1 onion. That's why you see there. I'm going to blend it and add it to this soup just to, you know, to reduce the bitterness a bit, because the kids will not. If it's just me and my husband, we are fine. This is perfect for us, okay? Even if it's not really enjoyable, but we know it's for our good, okay? Because it does wonders for your body. But because of the children, I have to find a solution, and this is the solution. So if this happens to you, you know how to, you know, correct it fast. So yes, so I'm adding my blended garden egg and onion now. I added a little bit, I mixed, I tasted. It was still quite bitter, so I added the remaining in there, and then it was okay. It was fine. It was still a bit bitter, but it was fine, okay? That's completely fine. So once you do that, you mix it very well and simmer again. We have to go through the simmering again till the oil will come at the top of the soup so that we know it's ready. So let's do that again and let's come back. And this is it. It's now ready. You can see the oil has come at the top of the soup. We did not add any oil to this soup if you paid attention, okay? So this oil is coming from the meat. That's the thing, okay? Now, if you want, you can add oil, but I did not, and I did that on purpose. I don't usually add oil, except I want to add palm oil, but I don't usually add like vegetable oil or something like that to my soups at all. So this is it. It is served. It was delicious. It was yummy. Even that, my kids were complaining, especially the small ones. They were complaining, but I had to encourage them, and they did eat it nicely. They finished their food nicely, but they still complain. So imagine I did not add the the garden egg and the onion at the end. It would have been a disaster, but it was so delicious. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and see you in my next video. Bye.